Hello. Please take the time to leave a meaningful comment. Click the like button, the notify bell and subscribe buttons. Thank you. If you want to read all the short stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short story 160, The Wishing Tree. Elmwood Park was a living tapestry woven with stories. Towering oak trees, their branches heavy with years, cast dappled shadows on the winding paths. A vibrant flowerbed, a riot of colour in the springtime, gave way to a tranquil pond where ducks glided serenely. The scent of freshly cut grass mingled with the sweet perfume of blooming roses, creating a sensory haven for anyone who ventured inside. For Sarah, Elmwood Park was more than just a park. It was a sanctuary. Every morning she'd walk her dog, Charlie, a boisterous golden retriever, along the winding paths, breathing in the crisp air and listening to the cheerful chirping of birds. It was here, beneath the shade of a majestic old oak, the park's unofficial wishing tree, that Sarah first encountered Ben. He sat on a park bench, lost in concentration as he sketched the intricate details of the oak's gnarled bark on his pad. Charlie, ever the social butterfly, bounded over, tail wagging furiously. Ben chuckled, a warmth spreading across his face. "Well, hello there, handsome fella," he said, scratching Charlie behind the ears. Sarah approached, a smile warming her face. "Sorry about that, he's a bit over-enthusiastic." Ben looked up, his eyes crinkling at the corners. "No worries, he seems friendly." The conversation flowed easily from their shared love of dogs to their favourite spots in the park. Sarah learned Ben was a freelance artist, finding inspiration in the park's natural beauty. They discovered they lived just a few streets apart, a coincidence they both found charming. Before they knew it, an hour had flown by, and the park was bustling with lunchtime crowds. "Well, this was lovely," Sarah said, a pang of disappointment in her voice. "Indeed," Ben replied, a similar glint in his eyes. "Would you care to do this again sometime? Maybe I could show you my favourite sketching pot by the pond." Sarah readily agreed, a thrill coursing through her. As they parted ways, the park seemed to shimmer with an unseen energy, a silent witness to their budding connection. Elmwood Park became the backdrop for their blossoming relationship. They'd picnic under the wishing tree, whispering their hopes and dreams into the rustling leaves. They'd stroll hand in hand, watching children chase pigeons and elderly couple feed the ducks. The park transformed into a shared haven, a refuge from the daily grind and a place for quiet laughter and shared secrets. One sunny afternoon, Sarah and Ben sat beneath their favourite tree. Ben's hand nervously reached into his pocket and he pulled out a small velvet box. Sarah's heart skipped a beat. "Sarah," he began, his voice filled with emotion, "this park is special to me. It's where we met, where we shared our dreams, and I can't imagine spending the rest of my life without you." He opened the box, revealing a delicate silver ring, its band adorned with a tiny oak leaf design. Tears welled up in Sarah's eyes. The park, the wishing tree, it all felt serendipitous. "Yes, Ben," she whispered, her voice thick with emotion. The park erupted in cheers as children playing nearby witnessed the proposal. Sarah accepted the ring, tears of happiness streaming down her face. Under the watchful gaze of the old oak, they embraced, the park celebrating their love story. Months later, on a crisp autumn day, the park transformed. The wishing tree, adorned with white and gold ribbons, stood proudly as the centerpiece. Sarah, radiant in a white dress, walked down a flower-strewn path towards Ben, their love story blooming amidst the vibrant fall foliage. Their wedding wasn't a grand affair, but it was filled with warmth and joy. Friends and family, many of whom they'd met through their chats and dog walks in the park, came together to celebrate their union. The park, the place where it all began, became a cherished memory forever etched in their hearts. Years passed and their family grew. Sarah and Ben, with their children in tow, continued their daily walks through Elmwood Park. They'd share stories of their first meeting beneath the wishing tree, the place where their love story blossomed, a testament to the magic woven into the very fabric of the park. The park, with its towering trees and serene pond, continued to be a sanctuary, a place where memories were made, friendships formed, and love blossomed under the watchful eye of the old wishing tree. It was a constant reminder of the park's magic, where stories unfolded and lives intertwined, all under the watchful gaze of the ancient oak. One crisp autumn afternoon, a young girl named Lily sat beneath the wishing tree, clutching a worn teddy bear. Her brow furrowed in concentration as she whispered a secret wish into the rustling leaves. Her eyes, the colour of melted chocolate, sparkled with a child's unwavering faith in magic. Lily was new to the town, her family having recently moved into the house overlooking Elmwood Park. Feeling lost and alone, she had wandered into the park, drawn by an inexplicable pull. The moment she spotted the wishing tree, an undeniable feeling of hope bloomed within her. As she sat there, her reverie was broken by a gentle voice. "Can I sit with you?" Lily looked up to see a woman with kind eyes and a warm smile. It was Sarah, sitting on the same bench where she and Ben had once shared their dreams. Lily nodded shyly, scooting over to make space. Sarah introduced herself and began talking about the park, pointing out hidden treasures like the mischievous squirrels and the family of ducks with their fluffy ducklings. Lily, captivated by Sarah's stories, slowly relaxed, a smile gracing her lips. Over the next few weeks, Lily and Sarah became regular companions at the park. Sarah would share stories of her own childhood spent exploring the park's nooks and crannies. Lily, in turn, confided her hopes and anxieties about her new life. The park became a sanctuary for both of them, a place where they could be themselves. One afternoon, while feeding the ducks, Lily noticed a glint in the grass. It was a silver ring, tarnished with age, but still undeniably beautiful. It was Sarah who recognized it, the very ring Ben had used to propose. A wave of emotions washed over her, a bittersweet mix of joy and sadness. Lily presented the ring to Sarah, her eyes wide with wonder. Sarah took the ring, tears welling up in her eyes. "This belonged to someone who loved this park very much," she said, her voice thick with emotion. "Maybe it was meant to be found by someone who needs it just as much." Lily's face lit up. Sarah saw a spark of hope flicker in the young girl's eyes, a reflection of her own younger self wishing beneath the same tree. Sarah slipped the ring onto Lily's finger, a symbol of new beginnings and the magic of the park. Elmwood Park continued to be a place of stories, a stage where lives intersected and destinies intertwined. The old oak, a silent observer of countless dreams and wishes, stood tall, its branches rustling with the stories of the park, a testament to the enduring power of hope, friendship, and the magic that bloomed under its watchful glaze. Vocabulary notes: nature and the park. Tapestry, a woven fabric with a rich design, used here metaphorically to describe the park as a place full of stories and beauty. Dappled shadows, patches of sunlight and shade created by leaves on a tree. Tranquil pond, a calm and peaceful pond. Serenely, calmly and peacefully. Scent, a pleasant smell. Vibrant, full of life and colour. blooming, flowering, towering, very tall, gnarled, with twisted and knotted branches, serene, calm and peaceful. Characters and emotions: sanctuary, a safe and peaceful place; boisterous, noisy and energetic; thrill, a feeling of excitement; serendipitous, happening by chance in a beneficial way; reverie, a state of pleasant daydreaming; waver of emotions, a sudden change or mixture of strong feelings; bittersweet, a mixture of happiness and sadness; spark of hope, a small sign that something good might happen; unwavering faith, strong and constant belief; actions and speech: bounded over, ran or jumped enthusiastically towards someone; flowed easily, happened smoothly and naturally; discovered, found out something new; whispering, speaking very softly; erupted in cheers, suddenly shouted with happiness; confided, shared secrets or private thoughts; presented, gave something to someone; sparked a connection, created a feeling of closeness or understanding; figurative language: social butterfly, someone who is friendly and outgoing, referring to Charlie the dog; old oak, silent observer, personification, given human qualities to a non-human thing. The tree observes the stories unfolding in the park. Magic woven into the fabric of the park. Metaphor, comparing the park's special qualities to something magical. Story written by Google Bard AI. Image created by desgo.com AI. To read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Hello, this is Steve. If you enjoyed the story, please would you take the time to leave a meaningful comment and click on the like icon. If you want to know when the next story has been uploaded, please click on the notify bell icon to be notified. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and tell your English learning friends so they can benefit too. Thank you.